And that's something I learned from Russell Simmons.
Yeah.
Russell Simmons, I'll never forget this. When I first met that cat, Russell Simmons go, so why are you in the music business for? For the women? You want the cars? You want the money? And I was like, nah, actually, I just want to make my own music.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll change somebody's life.
There you go.
And the man looked at me, and we were in Hollywood. He was like, no, close that door behind you. I closed that door.
Yeah.
He's like, is that really why you want to do it? What's your intent? Like, what do you want in return? I go, I just want to change the world, man. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Edwin Rivera here, Los Angeles Salsa Festival, IESocial, Edwin Lemus, E Squared, y vamos pa encima, como siempre.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another interview. I'm here with the man, Edwin Rivera, Edwin Lemus right here, E Squared.
That's right.
Bro, we haven't done one of these in a while. I'm excited. It's about that time. I mean, I
missed
love
you, man.
I missed you too.
Jesus, but we see each other.
But we see each other.
I still miss this. I still miss this.
I miss the conversations where we involved everybody at home.
That's
you know.
Right. Thank you for joining us, by the way. Thank you so much for joining us live.
Yes, appreciate you guys so much. So much has happened. You know, your little one.
Yes.
I mean, she's almost taller than you.
She's 1 year old.
Wow.
God bless our baby girl, Phoenix. To my amazing wife, who's been such an incredible mother. This has been the best experience of our lives, raising this beautiful girl. And we love it.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Congratulations, bro. I mean, the life, you know, new life and how it just spurt, you know, your energy just goes up. You got so much more to live for now.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy because certain people, you know, were commenting, man, I wonder, is his life going to slow down, or what's going to happen to Edwin now that he has a daughter?
Yeah.
I've always been focused and driven.
Yeah.
And now that I have a daughter, that drive went to 1,000. You know, that's why I haven't slowed down.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing more than ever in my career, because everything is for her now, right?
Yeah.
And for my family.
Oh, that makes complete sense. Edwin, you know, this time of year, normally, last year, I was like packing my bags, getting my, you know, my hotel going, festival pass for the LA Salsa Festival, checking out all the workshops, all the DJs that were going to be there.
Yeah.
You know, just seeing every week you would come out with something new. Oh, and we're going to have this and we're going to have that. You know, and I frankly, I miss the silent disco party. I miss it a lot. I can't wait for whoever does that next. Yeah, they got to do that, and they got to do it big. I know so much people wanted to come for that, you know, and I just love how you blended, you know, the older generations with the younger generation.
Yeah.
It was just a great all-around event, and
Thank you
very,
so much.
very difficult, you
Thank
know.
you.
But yeah, tell me, what are your feelings on the LA Salsa Festival?
Well, it's the same. You know, we wanted to go out with a bang. We wanted to, you know, put all our eggs on one basket and really give Los Angeles and the world a festival that they truly deserve. You know, people, when Albert Torres passed away, you know, some felt it should have ended there. You know, but I know he wanted to continue it and continue it to a point where, you know what, that's it. We did all we can do.
Yeah.
We took it to a whole other level. We gave people an experience that hopefully they will never ever forget.
Yeah.
By having a silent disco party, having the best DJs, having the best performers, having the best bands, having a play in the festival. We did things that, again, we don't. Hopefully, other festivals are inspired to invest in the experience of festivals, because I'm all about that, right?
Yes.
I've never been all about, let's see how much money we can make here. That's never been me, and it's still not me to this day.
Okay.
You know, it's definitely something I gotta work on, right?
Yeah.
And my the whole reason why I do this is to give people an experience, because experiences change lives.
Yeah.
Right? My life got changed through the experience of dance.
Okay.
And then it further changed through watching a person like Albert Torres produce these amazing events that changed so many lives, right?
Yeah.
So that's super important.
Yeah.
So again, that is my stance.
Yeah.
I definitely, we do miss the preparation for the Los Angeles Salsa Festival.
Yeah.
But 2019 was the final year.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Well, as far as talking about experiences, I remember the night that, you know, when you guys had the play, like I literally felt like I was in New York on Broadway or something. It was such a great feeling seeing the whole entire LA community come together. So congratulations to everybody who was a part of that. That was really, really cool. I want to address something here, because there's little rumors flying here and there. It's like people are just like, wait, are you serious? This is the last LA Salsa Festival? Wait, I think there's gonna be another one, and it's like there's sort of like this confusion going on right now, and I'm just like, wait, according to Edwin, this was the last one.
Yeah.
This done. So
Yeah,
what's going on?
I just want to be very clear to everybody out there. There is no more Los Angeles Salsa Festival.
Okay.
There is no more West Coast Salsa Festival, Los Angeles Salsa Congress. It's done. It's over with. It was a beautiful part of history, of our history, a beautiful part of our past that we were so grateful to have.
Yeah.
I do want to wish everybody in Los Angeles doing their festivals, doing their bachata festivals and all that. I want to wish them the best of luck with everything that they're doing, bringing our dancers together through these festivals, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy doing a festival where, again, you want to give people the best experience. It's something you got to devote your life to.
Yeah.
This is not something that you wake up to and say, hey, I want to do a festival.
Yeah.
You got to devote your life to this. So, again, good luck to everybody out there doing festivals. But no, there is no more Los Angeles Salsa Festival. That does not exist anymore. And I'm very firm with that because I want to be very clear to address any rumors that are out there or to anybody saying that, oh, no, we are doing a Los Angeles Salsa Festival.
Oh, I see.
That has nothing to do with our organization. It has nothing to do with Albert Torres's people who worked with Albert Torres as well.
So this is people where you insert those sad emojis because it's like it's really over. You hear it from the horse's mouth, but like Edwin said, it was definitely an unforgettable experience. I appreciate you bringing me a couple years ago when you had me interview Luis Vargas. That was like a treat. Ismael Miranda was there.
Man, Ismael Miranda, man, and we was just in Colombia together, and he has this story like embedded in his brain.
Okay.
Because that man saved, believe it or not, that man was the headliner that saved the Los Angeles Salsa Festival that year. Got on a plane. He knew my heart was in pieces when Albert passed. That day that Albert passed, that man got on a plane to cover the artist that couldn't make it to that year. He said, I'm there. I'm going to be there for you. Let's make it happen. And he was one of the people that saved the LA Salsa Fest.
Wow.
So yeah, a lot of people came together for Albert.
Yeah.
A lot of people did. And we're just super honored and blessed that we were able to do that.
Yeah. That was an amazing night, my man. That one too. I just can't believe it. The amount of talent that you had, but on stage and that sort of thing. Very, very memorable. Under the Hollywood stars. I remember that night.
Yep.
You running around and I mean, what did you get it together in like 10 days? In like 10 days, you put it all together. However long you did it, I mean, I know it was a short notice, and so thank you so much. With that being said, I think this is a good transition, because one thing that I know about you is you cannot sit still. You're always on the go. Yeah. You're always trying to step it up to the next level.
Yeah.
You're always, any talks that we have, you're always trying to get me to another level. I see that with whoever you involve yourself with, and I admire that about you, and I consider you like my mentor. I continue to appreciate that about you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so I know that just from following your feed, you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But what can the public expect, get ready for, plan for, and be a part of as the next part of your journey here?
Well, and I hope no one takes this wrong, but probably somebody is going to take this wrong, so whatever. I don't think people understood the responsibility I had these last 2 years when Albert passed away, right? When he passed away in 2017, I literally stopped my life. I stopped my life to continue his.
Wow.
And there was so much, and I speak about this because I'm strong that way. Yeah. I only needed my circle to get through it. But everyone outside of my circle, they were more concerned on how can we do an event? Yeah. Or how can we benefit from Albert's passing? I never got, and I'm just gonna be real, I never got, except from my circle and a few people out there, hey Edwin, how can we help you?
Wow.
Like how can we help you continue this? You know what I'm saying? Even when I did the last Los Angeles Salsa Festival, right? No one came up to me and said, this is not gonna end. What can we do to keep it going?
Yeah.
They came up to me and said, hey, we're gonna do a festival, so do you mind?
Okay.
It wasn't like how can we help you? So in saying that, you really have to find a lot of inner strength. Not only Not only that I had to stop my career and stop my life, but I really didn't have support from people in the scene.
Yeah.
They were more concerned about an opportunity that's going to benefit them instead of benefiting the community, because it wasn't about me.
Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna say it one more time. I literally stopped my life. I stopped making music. I stopped traveling as much as I did. Right? I was solely concerned on making sure that the Los Angeles Salsa Festival continued, the World Latin Dance Cup continued, and also these festivals around the world that Albert helped start continued.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So it was a lot. It was a lot on my shoulders.
Yeah.
But, it comes to a point where, okay,
yeah,
everything's okay. What's going to be good and what's going to be good for our business, and what do we kind of not do anymore?
Yeah.
And it was a decision that I had to make for myself.
Yeah.
Then I had a daughter coming.
There you
right?
go.
So here I am living my life for everybody, right? But nobody's checking in on me. Nobody's going, yo, Edwin, you get us so much work around the world. Can we get you a gig?
Yeah.
Can we get you some work?
Yeah.
Can we can we help you? So I'm here. I am maintaining these festivals, maintaining people's careers, putting money in people's pockets.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
I have a family coming, but who's taking care of Edwin?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was a decision where I was like, you know what? Obviously, someone in my position, someone in my place, you can't take that to heart. Because I've always been driven where I make my opportunities. I'm the one that gets everything done. So I don't rely on nobody to get me anything. So in feeling that way, this is the decision that I had to make. Yeah. And that decision was, it's all about Edwin Rivera now.
Yeah.
If anybody takes it wrong, I don't care. Yeah. But it is all about me right now. It is all about going back to my dreams. It is going back to the things that mean the most to me, because I have a daughter now.
Yes.
I don't need my daughter. My daughter doesn't care that her dad was this man who made other people's dreams reality. But she's gonna look at it. But my dad never achieved his dreams. She's not gonna care. She's not gonna care that everybody's having a great time. Yeah. And everybody's making money and everybody's successful in their career because of him. She's not gonna remember that. Yeah. What she's gonna remember is, yo, my dad made it. Yeah. My dad achieved all of his dreams. So in saying that, I'm fully going back to my music. I'm fully going back to producing. I'm fully going back to DJing. My original songs, my original sets, which is something that it's my passion. Like I'll never forget this. I was about to sign with a major. A lot of people don't know this. I remember I was at this major festival, and I was about to sign with this major record label, and as a producer for this label. And this specific record exec goes, things happen in life, but you won't get this opportunity again. Are you sure you want to handle that? Because technically, it's happening right now. Yes. And I was like, no, I got to go. And in doing that, okay, I got to go. Well, this opportunity like that, it didn't come again. Yeah. So now I got to go get it. Yeah. I have to. So that's it. I'm still very involved with the major festivals in this country. Yes. At the New York International Salsa Congress. We're doing our 20th annual this year. Wow. I'm the artistic director. I am proud to be a part of that festival. Yeah. Beautiful. Because it's New York City. And it's just a different vibe there in terms of like the unity that's happening in New York recently. It's been so beautiful. I do the Baltimore International Salsa Congress still. Easter weekend, we're celebrating our 10th anniversary. But it is the organization's, I believe it's their 4th year together. Okay. Right? Because it was brought out after the 6th year, and I came on board on the 7th year. Okay. So 10th year, I'm doing that. South Africa. That blew our mind. In Cape Town, South Africa. The Mother City Latin Dance Festival. We're also doing Japan Salsa Congress. Man, the list goes on and on with the festivals I'm a part of as an artistic director. But now in 2020, you will see more the artist side of Edwin Rivera. There you go. Yeah, more the artist side. Working on a huge project that I wish I can talk to the world about. Okay. But you'll see it.
Well, just me and you. I'll turn off the mic. Tell me about it. I'm interested in knowing about it. No. When it's time, we'll make another video and we'll invite you guys in. Okay?
Yeah, I've always been that guy. Somebody told me, Edwin, the artists of today, they're always on social media, man. That's how they make their money. That's how they make their bread. Well, I'm not the artist of today. I'm the artist of, you do the work, you get it done, And when it's finished and it's completed, then you release it to the world. And I've
Okay.
always been that way. Like no one knows what I'm doing next.
Okay.
No one knows what I'm about to do or who I'm working
Yeah.
with. Nothing. It just comes out of nowhere.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's why Edwin's been quiet. That's why he
Okay.
possibly hasn't been on social media a lot. I will when I
Yes.
have the time. Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, I'm on there. Follow me. I am Rivera on Instagram. Follow me, Edwin Rivera Music on Facebook.
Yeah.
But right now, it's all about building a foundation,
Yeah.
building a legacy, building my legacy.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And that is how I'm going to pay homage to my mentors.
Yes.
You know, David Melendez, a lot of people don't know this story. I made sure somehow, some way, his legacy continued through the New York International Salsa Congress.
Yes.
And it's going on right now till we speak. I made sure, because Albert's dream was that his World Latin Dance Cup continued. The world's largest Latin dance competition.
Okay.
Now my partner, who's no longer my partner anymore, he's solely running the World Latin Dance Cup.
Okay.
Took it to Colombia.
Wow.
Medellin, Colombia. It's
Yeah.
incredible. We celebrated our 10th anniversary,
Very
10th
cool.
year. And
Wow.
we had HTV film the World Latin Dance
Yeah, I
Cup.
saw that. That was awesome.
We had CNN there. We had
Damn.
Fox there.
Yeah.
Like this competition is going to be it's going to go to such a level
Yeah.
that's going to open so many doors for dancers.
Yeah.
Like, because we need to be respected already,
Yes.
right? A lot of the reasons why we're not respected, Edwin, as dancers is because we're allowed, like, we don't have, like, big goals. Like, dancers in our scene, they come into this business and the biggest achievement they see is like, I want to be a world traveler and travel to all these festivals.
Yeah.
Is that how big we're thinking?
Yeah. Okay.
Guess what? That's not their fault. That's our fault.
Okay.
We're not giving them opportunities to think bigger. So that's what I want to do. Is I wanted to make sure that this World Latin Dance Cup was in the right hands, so it can provide bigger opportunities for dancers.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing now.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm very
Yeah.
super excited. I feel great. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm loving life, loving. Even though again we miss producing the Los Angeles Salsa Festival, 100%. But I've evolved.
Okay.
I've evolved, and I'm here to change this business.
Yes.
The same way my mentor Albert Torres changed his business, the same way David Melendez changed this business. That's what I'm here to do. You're not gonna miss nothing. I promise you. Because what's coming, it's gonna change our business.
Okay.
A lot of great things are coming.
Yeah. Well, I think nobody will fault you for wanting to unload all this stuff. You know, congratulations, because you have touched a lot of people's lives. You even like little projects you've given me. I feel like wow, he's giving me this important thing to do, to be part of the festival or that sort of thing. And I could only imagine.
Well, you are very important.
Okay.
You know, people like you said, you mentioned something like everybody around me, everybody, whether you're my mother, my brother, whether you're my wife, you know, sometimes in the beginning it's very hard to digest, but everybody has to be at their best around me.
Yeah.
If you're not at your best around me, I can't have you around me.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Like how am I going to be better if you're not at your best?
Yes.
So I'm just, those who take it the wrong way don't want to be the best.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that I swear to God, not because he recently passed away, but it's something that I took from Kobe Bryant when I was a kid.
Wow.
You know, like, man, shout out to the Bryant family.
Yeah.
Yeah. You learn how to be the best.
Yeah.
And if that means that the majority of the people take it the wrong way, they look at you like, why is he so cocky or why is he so stuck up? No, I'm on a mission.
Yes.
And everybody around me got to be on that same mission. We don't got to be doing the same careers. We don't got to be doing the same or have the same passion, the same love for the same thing.
Yeah.
But as long as what we're doing, whether it's being a great husband, whether it's being a great lawyer or a doctor, as long as we're all being the best at it, that's the kind of people you want around.
Yeah.
So that's why I love having you around, because you're on this one-track mind of putting the Ellen Empire on the map.
Yeah.
Right? Before I met you, and I've just got to be very clear, the Ellen Empire was always known for having these little salsa clubs and salsa spots and multiple promoters running it. and leaving it, and then another club opening here.
Yeah.
There was never stability in the internet empire, right?
Yeah.
So when you started your social, and the first time I went there, this is the stability right here, and that's why, you know, I gravitated around you, and that's why that attraction was there, and that's why I love working with you, man. So even though you don't give yourself enough credit, but I want to give you that credit. I want to give this man in front of everybody around the world. You know, it's very important to have people like this, who they don't need to be doing this. He has his, you have your life.
Yeah.
You don't need to. I don't need to. But we do it because we love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for all the love, you know, and like I was saying, I feel like a lot of people are not going to fault you, you know, for like letting your wings, you know, just fly out and like with no weight on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you started tapping into that force, that drive. And you're so right about that. One of the things that I always experience with Edwin is this call to be higher. You know, it's like from doing an interview to collaborate on whatever else, there's an expectation of let's take it to the next level. Let's think bigger.
Yeah.
You know, think bigger. I encourage all you young dancers out there,
please,
or those dancers that feel like they're at this kind of baseline or like stagnant, you know, think big, take it to the next level, you know, like if it's not scary, if people aren't saying, hey, you're crazy for thinking that, then it's just not big enough.
I feel like, you know, there were dancers that sang, that transitioned into the music world before me, right? Like a Johnny Vasquez, he was a singer that transitioned into that. Or Joel Mazacote, he was a musician that transitions from dancer to musician, right? And I'm a music producer. So when I feel like when I transitioned into that years ago, right, 10 years ago, it inspired a lot of DJs to become producers, right? I don't. Here's the thing about me, and I'm gonna be like 100 right now. I don't need you to give me a shout out. I don't need you to tell me that I'm your inspiration, right? I see me in you. I see it. So to me, that is my success. When I see you doing something that I know I influenced in you, I don't need credit for that. But I see you, and I'm so happy for you. And I go, that's me. That's my success. So you know, it's and I gotta get back to doing that. The other day I got a call from one of my students, made my day. You know, and had I never transitioned and showed him, look, you just can't be a dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta tap into other things. Obviously, you'll never forget about your dance. But tap into other things that's gonna take your love for this culture to the next level. He goes, Edwin, I want to tell you, but I just finished my GEs in college, and I'm going into the Music Institute, and I want to become a music producer. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you inspired me to do that.
That's awesome.
And that's what it's all about, Edwin. Taking each other to the next level. Whether we get credit for it or not, you either gotta love doing it, because if you're at home going, and you know, I did that for them, or I did that, or how come they're not giving me credit? You're just gonna be a miserable person, number one, and number two, that you're not doing it for the right reasons. And that's something I learned from Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons, I'll never forget this. When I first met that cat, Russell Simmons go, so why are you in the music business for? For the women? You want the cars? You want the money? And I was like, nah, actually, I just want to make my own music. And hopefully it'll change somebody's life.
There you go.
And the man looked at me, and we were in Hollywood. He was like, yo, close that door behind you. I closed that door. He's like, is that really why you want to do it? What's your intent? Like, what do you want in return? I go, I just want to change the world, man. And all he said was, you on the right track. Good luck. And I had to leave his office.
Wow.
That's it. But for me, though, that 1 minute with him and him, like someone like that obviously already knows the goal. Someone like that already changed lives with his art. And that's all I want to do, is just really, really hone down my artistry and really be able to change everybody's life. You know, with my art and with my hard work, with my dedication, and have the next generation do it.
I want to tap into something that we've talked about different times, just different interactions we've had. And I think one of the things that you're very fortunate to have experienced is that Bronx culture, that salsa culture, you know, getting to see a lot of the old cats and all the things that they
Which
did.
is still that way, by the way. It's still that way, which is crazy. You go, I was in New York, right? I grew up in New York in the Bronx. And I go now in
Mhm.
2020 and 2019, man, it's still like that.
Yeah.
All the socials are packed. You know, the at least from what I've witnessed,
Yeah.
the promoters respect each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not out here doing the same events as others.
Yeah.
People are learning, Edwin. So I keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're tapping into the other thing. We have people out here who have a lot of love for salsa, bachata, all that good stuff. And you know what? They're doing the 1, 2, 3 tap, but I don't feel like they're they don't have that connection to the culture.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of dancers like yourself, right? That were able to experience that. Their lives that was your life.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean?
That's right.
You grew up listening to that, just the foundation of salsa, right? And I see all these people that are trying to elevate their dance, but I feel like there's some disconnect with the culture. Francisco Vasquez, you're always tapping into that.
Yeah.
Focus
Yes.
on culture.
Shout out to
So-
Francisco Vasquez.
Yeah, Mr. Vasquez. So tell me this. Okay, so we have someone who wants to learn, who has a passion to learn,
Mhm.
and then we have someone who has that same passion but is connected and wants to absorb that culture. Tell me, how much more does that take their game to the next level, and why is that so important for our LA dancers to have some sort of connection that way?
I'm gonna tell you. I remember when I was a kid, Thomas Guerrero, Vitico La Magia, Osman Perrones. They used to pick me up at my house.
Wow.
They used to pick me up at my house and take me to the rehearsals just so I could watch Santo Rico rehearsals.
Dang.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
And then after that, they would take me to Uptown and eat Dominican food. And I'm 15 years old
Yeah.
and I'm absorbing these legends, right?
Yeah.
Because at the time, they were all in Santo Rico together. And my point is that I'm trying to make is they didn't care where they were, but they knew that this person was the next person to come up.
Yeah.
So let's help this person come up,
Okay.
right? They weren't worried that I was going to take their spot because they were so unique in what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right? Here, and I'm saying this, here in Los Angeles, we're so worried about making it.
Yeah.
Like, we're so worried about, like, I need to make it. Or I need to be an instructor in that club. Or I need to be the one DJing.
Yeah.
Instead of being a student,
Yeah.
learning from those that are already there,
Yeah.
making them feel comfortable enough so that those who are there, they can come down
Mhm.
and feel like they can help you.
There you go.
Right?
Okay.
Everybody feels like it's like they're all threatened by each other.
Mhm.
And if we feel that way, we're never gonna grow.
Yeah.
Right? Because again, if you're really good at what you do,
Yeah.
and you worked hard on creating you as an artist, as a personality, if
Yeah.
there's no one like you, then don't worry about somebody taking you out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going 20 years as a professional
Yeah.
and 23 years as a dancer now.
Whoa. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been a minute.
I'm not worried about nobody
Yeah.
taking me out because
Yeah.
there's no one out there like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, if you take that the wrong way, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
But there isn't. So that's why I can give to people. That's why I can inspire all these kids who are coming up.
Yeah.
I don't mind giving them information. I
Mhm.
don't mind telling them, hey, this is how you do it. Don't make the mistake I made. Hey, train
Yeah.
for at least 2 to 3 years before you even start
Yeah.
thinking about
Yeah.
teaching a class.
There you
Before you even start thinking about being a DJ.
go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like you have to study the best.
Yeah.
Right? And again, we in New York, we just have that culture.
Yeah.
Yes, don't get it wrong. It's a competitive culture.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's very competitive in New York
Mhm.
because everybody wants to be the best coming out of New York.
Mhm.
But I'll tell you this, you will never see them not support each other.
Okay.
And I find that crazy because out here I see a lot of Los Angeles dancers want to have that New York culture in them.
Yeah.
Majority of the main salsa dancers here are dancing New York style,
Yeah.
right? So why can't we embrace the culture as well? Why
Ah.
can't we embrace the culture of unity as well?
The sharing culture, the support culture, the unity culture.
Yeah.
Instead of like, this is my territory and that's your territory.
So that's why sharing is so important, Edwin.
Yeah.
Because if you share your culture, if you share your knowledge,
Yeah.
then we grow as a community. We don't have to be, man. If you get a movie part and I didn't,
Mm-hmm.
but because of my knowledge, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Be happy for that person.
There you
Because
go.
guess what?
Yeah.
That's my success.
Yeah.
You made it. That means I made it too.
Yeah.
So we gotta build that. And like I said, I have to lead by example,
Yeah.
and I have to just, I guess, not do. I don't want to say this, but I guess just really, really, really just do what I can to show everyone that we all need to be united.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's a good, that's a good way to end this video on. And just to let you guys know that that message is so important. I see it every day. I see it even from the IELAOC. So just more support. And like you said earlier, that's so much of the reason why LA is stuck.
Yeah.
It's if it collaborated more, it would, just blow the roof off.
And check it out. And LA did that in the past. Actually, Los Angeles was the city. It's weird. Los Angeles taught New York how to be united.
Wow.
Okay. The Vasquez brothers, those guys, Salsa Brava. These guys were united in LA. So when New York saw them at the Los Angeles Salsa Festival, we was like, wow, we need to come together. Because if we don't come together, the difference is we stood stuck with it. And here, everybody's doing their thing.
Yeah. So there you have it, my people. No more LA Salsa Festival. The rumors have been cleared here. It's done. Edwin coming with the Fury 2020. Watch out this decade.
Yes.
From music producing to, just so much stuff out there. Make sure to follow his feed and all that good stuff to be informed. And
I am Rivera on Instagram. Edwin Rivera Music. Please follow me on my journey. Where this crazy journey is gonna lead me and my family in, I don't know, but you guys are my family too. So come on.
Boom. I love that. And then the whole just sharing, and let's take LA OCIE SoCal to the next level.
Because we have the talent to do it.
Absolutely, bro.
Talented dancers are here.
Absolutely.
California.
Absolutely. Just help each other, get on up there.
That's right.
So my people, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. Once again, Edwin Lemus, Edwin Rivera, E².
Lo vemos, mi gente. Gracias. I love you. Thank you to all the supporters, to my circle, to my close colleagues. You know who you are, right? Thank you. Without you, I wouldn't be here today. I love ya. Thank you.
Love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.